What's going on, Luke? How you doing today? Give it a couple minutes before we dive into a few things. Let a few people hop in. Normally I do my streams on Friday, but we're trying to mix it up just a little bit here. We're going to jump into some unboxing fun. Maybe fun. It's Temu stuff, so you never know. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. All right. So how's everyone doing today? Hair Force, how you doing, man? Welcome to my Sunday time. We're trying out Sundays. We're going to see how it goes. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Mr. David Jones, welcome, welcome. How does this time work out for you guys? Welcome, Richard from Taylorville, Illinois. All right, guys, let's start this off. Throw me some things. Let me know some interesting tech, some interesting stuff you bought. Temu, wherever. What'd you guys buy? Tell me something. Tell me something cool to pull up. Something interesting. We could also see. Let me check something here. I have no held for review comments. Those are always fun to go over. Dustin the Dragon, how's it going, man? Can you guys hear that music all right? What's up, Anthony? Hey, man, I would love to talk to Jerry Rig everything, but you got to remember, I'm just a little tiny guy. That is a busy man. That is a busy man doing busy man things. But if anybody can get a hold of him, you know, feel free to send them my way. You bailed out of your Sasquatch live cast, huh? Well, we got a few interesting things to check out. Some of it we bought in that last stream. I got a few little cool things for us to unbox. You guys remember that ring y'all suggested I buy? Check that out. That super cheap Temu smart ring. We'll unbox it. I'll probably do it in a full Temu video, but we'll take a peek at it and see how she feels. Mr. Luke says, what is the best gaming PC and monitor setup for under $500? Well, Luke, there's a lot of different aspects to that, but let's pull up some basics here. Monitor wise, now if you're trying to go cheap, all you got to do is go to Amazon, type in gaming monitor. Just see what kind of comes up. Browse through a little bit. A lot of these reviews are going to be pretty solid, but there's a lot of solid monitors like this in here. Well, hold on. See, 165 hertz Acer Nitro, $109. Pretty easy choice all day long. Now, what kind of games are you trying to play though, Luke? Because sometimes you might have to make some sacrifices temporarily depending on the games you want to play, but you know, you throw that in with hopping over to eBay, right? Rock out a GTX 1660 Ti. You can get these suckers for, not that one. That one's for parts. You can get them for around $150, and you can play a surprising amount of games on these. Well, Anthony, you got here minutes after it started, man. You were quick. Call of Duty, Fortnite. Okay, so Call of Duty is going to be the most demanding game out of those three you just mentioned. But with this graphics card here and a 1080p monitor, man, you're going to be rocking. Now, processor, you got the world of processors. Now, are you against going used? Because used is a great market too. Like this right here, pre-owned. Now, given these cards aren't going to be like the cream of the crop, but if you're going real budget, 1660 Ti is a pretty solid budget card for playing those games. Absolutely. And then processor. See, now the processor, you can kind of go all over the place. But, wonder what, this is going to be a bit out of the price range, but I want to know what the prices are going for. See, if you could spring for a Ryzen 5800X 3D, that's going to be a bulk of your budget, though. So your budget is basically gone, so that ain't going to work. But I have built quite a few gaming computers off of this little gem right here. The Ryzen 5 3600 and the Ryzen 5 4500 are both pretty solid budget processors. FC, what's going on, man? We're just going over a budget computer build. Guy in the chat asked. Mr. Luke Shermer. Yeah, Anthony, I wouldn't even have a problem emailing Jerry Rig everything, but you got to realize for a collaboration, I need to have something to offer him. It's got to be kind of a mutually beneficial thing. People the size of his channel, they're not going to want to work with a little guy like me. One of these days, though, we just got to keep growing. We'll get there. I would love to work with Jerry Rig everything. I love his content. Seems like a really good dude. Finally, somebody said your name correctly. Well, at first, I think I said it Shimmer or something because I couldn't see the R. I've got my chat up on my third monitor there. Chat comes in a little smaller. Yeah, I mean, all sorts of options, though, too. Like, let's see what they have for gaming computers on eBay just in that price range. Like these. If you guys go here and type in gaming computer, these are not going to be good gaming computers. Don't ever fall for this crap. It's got an i9 in it. It's probably going to be a really solid machine, but that is not going to be a gaming computer. Also, what? That thing has an i9 13900 in it? Interesting. Still, not going to be a good gaming machine. Don't do that. These old computers right here, don't buy those for gaming rigs either. Don't fall for the trick. See right here? Right here it says i7. That i7 is probably going to be like a 6th gen. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got for which generation. Oh, we got to select. All right. We'll play along. We'll go cheap. Doesn't even allow you to... Okay, so you're not selecting anything important. All right, see, look. What did I say? I said it's going to be 6th or 7th gen. That is old. Don't ever buy this crap. You're looking for a Duke 1080 Ti? What's a Duke 1080 Ti? A Duke. What's special about the Duke one, Mr. Richard? Now, back in the day, I had this beautiful card. I had the EVGA Hybrid SC2. I had this 1080 Ti for years. This thing is an absolute monster back in the day. Honestly, this thing would still be a heck of a gamer today, but don't pay $550 for a 1080. Not even close to worth it. Yeah, 1080 Ti's are still decent cards, but a 1660 Ti should outperform it pretty well. Let's take a peek here. Now, a lot of people hate user benchmark. They're not exactly the most reliable source, but just for curiosity's sake. Well, it says the 1080 Ti is going to outperform by a lot. Now, here's the problem with that, though. Those 1080 Ti's, they're getting real old at this point. Real old. So you want to always try to go a little bit newer. You gotta even out that price to performance benefit, if you know what I mean. But I appreciate the question on the builds. Actually, we're gonna have a budget build coming out here pretty soon. Let me slide the camera over. You guys can see it. It's right here on the test bench. You guys see it right there? So, Alvin, one of our highest donating members, dude loves to just hand out gift subscriptions. Well, he lives pretty close to me. He asked me recently if I could help him build a gaming computer. So we got it started. It's right here. Already got it on the test bench. I wonder how this thing looks. Should we pop this thing open? Should we see at least the quality of the Colme Smart Ring? I'm not going to go super in depth with it. Like I said, we'll be putting that on a full video probably. John, what's going on, buddy? Let me see if I can find a knife around here. Also, check it out, guys. I'm still using the new Newfie board. I freaking love it. I actually got my old wrist rest from one of my old previous builds. It's glass. It gets dirty kind of easy, but man, it's a comfy, clacky setup. All right, so let me find a knife and we'll pop this thing open. You guys know this knife right here from my buddy over at Bilgewater Blades. An absolute masterpiece. All right. We'll slide the camera on down to right there. Oh yeah, we are just kind of talking about some random tech. We're gonna open up this guy here. We picked this up on Temu. It's a smart ring apparently. All right, so right here it says your first smart ring. It's called the Colmy R02. We got any other information on here? Operating temperature 0 to 50 degrees Celsius. Lithium-ion polymer battery. Stainless steel. I'm not going to get into the whole app and the features of this in just yet. We'll be doing that in a video when I do my other Temu review. Well, Richard, maybe we can. It's just the problem is if I build it, it adds the extra cost of shipping. You know what I mean? I really thought this would just slide out. There it goes. She's just in there kind of tight. Okay, we got a box within a box. A little bit of boxception here. Super exciting. Well, you know what? Before I pull this, hold on. Also, my my overhead camera decided to connect with Wi-Fi this time instead of the cable. I didn't have a chance to fix it. Let me pull up what this thing says on the order page real quick. I will share with you guys here in just a second. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, the item was discontinued already. So that, well, I can't have you guys buy this one because it was already discontinued. But there are a lot of cheap. Well, I can't send you the link. Sorry, guys. Now, before we start with the ring, we'll set the ring off to the side, see what else we got in this box. You guys know how we do it. Interesting. The first guide is in Spanish. Oh, so we got a few different guides in there. Oh, and then we got one of those little magnetic type chargers. No, that was a little different. That's interesting. Oh yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know, the ring feels nice. The inside looks cool. The outside just looks like a basic ring, but it feels almost plastic. Let's see if I can get a better image for you guys up on the main camera. Let's take a peek here. All right, so if we look on the inside, right, that's the charging port right there. What else are we seeing? I don't know. I'm seeing some circuits, but you know, the circuit in here almost just looks like an LED light strip. I might have to charge this thing up. I think it's just an LED light strip fused into it. We'll see if it actually does anything. But you see the strip inside of there? It looks very similar to some surface mount lighting for sure. We'll have a video coming out where I'll throw that in there soon. I might actually add this one into the camping video. It's kind of a weird one for a camping video, but you know, why not throw some weird tech in there? By the way, we are going to be having some camping videos coming out soon, guys. That's going to be some of the tech we're opening up tonight. It's not even tech. It kind of is. Everything's tech. Guys, everything's tech. I unbox everything. But yeah, Yeah, I don't know. It seems solid, but the fact that it's already discontinued. Let me see if I can find their actual website. Let's see if they just got pulled off, or maybe this isn't even that real brand. Maybe this is just a counterfeit. When I actually test this thing out, I'm gonna hook up my smartwatch too, so we can track it. All right, so if we pull over to the left page here, yeah, it looks like you can still get it on AliExpress for under 20 bucks. Yeah, that's it right there. So like the inside there, it looks oddly like just some LED strips in there. But hey, it could have some sensors. Those might not just be lights. Who knows? Oh yeah, stuff's constantly disappearing, reappearing. I think when some company issues like a cease and desist order or whatever, the company will literally just take down one listing and make another one with like 2 different words. They don't care about none of that. Yeah, this next one's probably going to cause me some work, guys. I bought a bunch of camping stuff. If you guys were here for that stream, you would know. And a bunch of it came in. Manual fire starters. I bought a whole bunch of stuff to test out. What would be the best fire starter option from Temu? Thought it'd be kind of fun. Why not? It has been a long week, guys. Work has been kicking my butt. But we got a couple videos out. Got a couple more coming. Always working on videos. I'm still working on the mouse video. Spoiler alert. I'm leaning towards the Gravistar M2 for my favorite. But I still have a little testing left to do. I've been switching back and forth quite a bit. Yeah. So if you happen to be in the market for a new mouse, you know, keep your eyes open for that one. All right, let's see. Oh, don't worry, Anthony. I'll be buying tech from a whole bunch of places. All sorts of plans in the works. Just gotta stay on budget, you know. Because I do want to buy a lot of new testing equipment as well. I want to buy better equipment for testing out batteries and stuff like that. So that takes a little bit of time. This stuff can be a little pricey. Actually, I don't even remember what else I got. I know I do have a new version of the Ranvu AICE here. That neck cooler that I bought, or not bought, they sent it to me. I did a review on it a while back. Pretty hyped about that because even though it's kind of pricey, the thing's awesome. It's sitting on the bottom shelf right behind me, and that sucker gets used. Oh, you want me to buy tech from the Dollar Tree? Because it looks like you said everything but a Dollar Tree. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, no, nothing's $1 at the dollar stores anymore. Used to be. Used to be back in the day. Yeah, from that video we talked about before, I did get a whole bunch of the stuff in for it. The fire starter stuff. So that'll be a fun video. I'll basically just try to start fires. My favorite way to start fires would have been with that Temu drill, but the dang thing survived. It survived everything. Can't believe it. Not only survived, it was faster than the 10-year-old Milwaukee. Oh, Mr. Malice, I'm sorry I missed your message, man. It's going pretty good here. How's it going for you? I've just been crazy busy. Let's open up something else. Let's check out this new Ranvu. I'm going to make a video on it because it's pretty cool. But let's check it out first. Well, first off, let me show you guys the old one. I don't know how many of you guys saw this video. It wasn't exactly my most popular, but I really do think these things are awesome. So it's got 2 piezoelectric plates on it that cool and heat, and then it blows like air around too. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Yeah, I've never re-greased my Milwaukee. So there's no doubt that's the reason it ran hot. Oh, we got some exposed buttons. Why would they expose the buttons in the box? That's a little weird. So I can turn it on before it's even out? Like, what's the point in that? I'm going to have to ask him. Probably because this little diagram here. Interesting. Whoa. Okay, she looks a little different. Wow, that's a chunk. Oh wow. Okay, check this out. So the plates, they're called piezoelectric plates, but they go from here all the way to here. Now, for comparison, the old ones only went from here to here. Oh, that's cool. Nice upgrade. Yeah, this is like a super nice neck fan. This is the ones by Ranvu. I did a video on their AICE 3 before. This is the new AICE Lite. But it looks like the plates on it are much bigger. You got a lot more articulation. But I will say the outside feels kind of cheap. But I guess it all depends on how it works. I'm guessing they put bigger fans in this area. Oh yeah, that'll be a good one to test out though. That's pretty cool. I like that they made some changes. I do still think that this old one just, I don't know, this old one just feels more premium, I guess. But this is the light version, so I don't have any prices on it yet. I don't know if it's out yet. Well, you guys know how we do it in the live streams. We kind of just open up a little bit. Yeah, but this is one of the nice ones though. Ranvu makes, they make the high quality ones. They're not those cheap ones you find on Whatnot. Oh, speaking of Whatnot, who wants to talk about our upcoming Whatnot stream? And yes, they are very safe. Mine right here, I had a black one too. I sold it on my first Whatnot stream, but this one has been used a lot. The heating and the cooling function. It's awesome. Battery lasts a pretty long time too. So we have an absolutely absurd amount of stuff for our Whatnot stream. Mr. Alvin, what is going on, buddy? Good to see ya. We're talking about our upcoming Whatnot stream, April 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, first off, April 20th. Let me put a pin in that just for a second. Mr. Alvin, do you see this right here, what I'm pointing at? Right here. This. Just let me know when you see that. Because if you're interested in it, that's the computer I'm going to build for you right there. I've gotten it on my my test bench. She's already getting set up, if you will. Okay, so which video was that? The Milwaukee video. At the beginning of the video, I opened up 2 mystery boxes, right? Well, 2 of those mystery boxes, those are going to be sold on the Whatnot stream, and we're going to be like, hey, these are the 2 we opened. And I have 3 other ones that'll be sold there as well that are not open. We don't know what's in them. And then I have this whole box full of random stuff that I'm going to throw in with other orders for free. I'm just going to kind of be just, boom, you get a free gift, you get a free gift. I'm just going to kind of throw things in. I got to move some stuff out. We are going to have, it's probably going to be a 3+ hour Whatnot stream that day. So make sure you all get liking that account. Whew. It's gonna be a fun stream, but that is going to be a long Whatnot stream. Just checking some prices on something here. Yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of tech and other stuff, if you will. So it's going to be primarily tech type stuff, but ooh, it's going to be a lot. Yes, Eastern time zone. Yep. 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, got a fun video coming out too. Has to do with this little package right here. Does anybody know what this is? Just from that logo? If you bought them, you might know what it is. Or if you guys watch Freaking Reviews, James just did a video on these recently, and I got an idea for it. I liked the idea, and I really wanted to try it myself. They're the miracle berries. So what I'm going to do my video a little different than James. I'm going to start out with me testing it, just giving my opinion. Then I got 3 people lined up. I'm not telling them what this is for. So I have to convince them to put something food-wise in their mouth and suck on it for 3 to 5 minutes. And then I have to convince them to let me blindfold them and give them different things to eat and drink. So I'm gonna get 3 people for it. I already have them. I already have the 3 people, but it's gonna be a fun video because I want to get their reactions too. But yeah, so I bought this one. It comes with 10 tablets. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of fun with that one. I think it'll be fun, and I'm just really curious myself. I gotta see how it works. They really have my attention. All right, let me see. Then we'll take. Also, guys, I'm thinking about upgrading my my computer case. I need something with USB-C in the front, so I want to show you guys what I was thinking about getting and get your feedback. It is a big M, Anthony. Yep, it's for Miracle. All right, let's pop on over. So this is the company I was kind of thinking about sticking with, because what I have now is the Thermaltake P5. Now, with that said, I do plan on sticking with a wall-mounted case. Let me skim through here. I mean, their cases are pretty phenomenal. I love the quality of the case, but I wanted something a little newer with a couple extra ports. And, okay, so this is not that one. That's the P3. It's going to go in the same place as my current computer, mounted right on the wall. I can't remember how many pages back. Okay. This is the case I'm considering getting. I want to get you guys' feedback. Let me open up a picture of what I have now, and we'll let you guys compare. Sorry, one sec, pulling it up here. I got to organize my folders a little better. Okay, this is what I have now. This is the Thermaltake P5. Fully open case, right? All my cables going to the wall back here. And then they go, out and about. Same basic idea, but the red doesn't really match my setup anymore. But the teal does. All right, Tech, have fun, man. So if I go with this one, it'll match the teal pretty well. But if I decide to change out the teal, it might not match. So I might go with a different color. Also, Mr. Alvin, that means this case is going to be available soon if you catch my drift. But yeah, I think it's a pretty sweet case. And they have a few different colors. I might go with the white, White is classic, timeless. Black would always look good too. So there's the black there. And then they have the racing green. I really like this color for some reason. But this color doesn't match anything I have. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that part. Happy birthday, Tech. Yeah, so I'm kind of leaning towards the white because it would just look so clean. And my motherboard is a Z790 ASRock, and it's a white board. So maybe that. But the black would also look really good too. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, green. Yeah, it is the racing green is a really nice color. I can't go with that because it matches nothing in my setup, like zero. I like to try to keep things somewhat matching. Any of you guys got any interesting cases? Let me know. Also, if you guys know of any other interesting cases that are wall mount, I would love to hear them. I've done a little bit of research, not a ton. But, I mean, the stuff I see that's like it is like this stuff here. Like that thing just, there's way too much going on there. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. Well, my hat's gray. Yeah, I don't know. Back in the day, I actually had one that I built. I built a wall-mounted computer case. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find the old computer case that I built. It was quite a while ago. I found a video of it. Let me see what this video is before I pull it up. Unfortunately, that doesn't really show the case, but that was back in 2020. So let me just type computer, zoom back down to 2020. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of those really crazy custom cases, Malice, myself, but they take up so much space. And having my computer on the wall, I mean, I got a huge desk, but I always have so much stuff in here. But it's still so nice to have my computer just up and out of the way. All right, this isn't the best picture ever, but here, you'll get the idea. So I built this. I just took a piece of MDF. I wrapped it in this carbon fiber vinyl. I cut some holes for the fans. And hey, remember earlier we were talking about that 1080 Ti hybrid? That's that car right there. That's the liquid cooled 1080 Ti. No thanks on that one, Anthony. I'll keep the tools in the garage. But yeah, it was a cool little case. Just something fun to do, you know. I think I used that thing for about a year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was about a year. Oh, so Alvin's vote was on white. That is kind of the way I'm leaning too, is the white one. I'm kind of leaning towards the white, especially with the motherboard that I have now, just because it would kind of help it pop, but my video card is going to block half of my motherboard. Come on, internet, work faster. It's probably the Thermaltake site going a little slow. I mean, if you guys are looking to build a case yourself, some of these new cases they have, these small mini ITX cases, they look pretty sweet. Their color schemes are pretty awesome. But that just looks great. It's got the ports I need right in front, make life a little easier. A lot of space. You know, Dustin, I actually started building a desk mod PC back in the day. By back in the day, I mean 3 years ago. I cut all the wood. I bought a whole bunch of parts. And then I just decided not to do it. They kind of got outplayed and they're so heavy and bulky. I just decided not to go through with it. Yeah, my internet's not normally slow. Let's do a little speed test. We'll have some fun with it. Let's see what she's running at right now. I guess she's running a little slow. I'm normally hitting around 550 to 600. They have faster internet here, but the problem is they don't have faster upload. My upload speed is horrible. It's like 30 megabits a second. No bueno. It takes forever to upload YouTube videos. Usually about an hour a piece. I got something else we can check out here. I'm just kind of curious. I just want to check the quality of this thing. It's a portable electric kettle. It was one of the team orders from the video. Oh, it looks like it's wrapped in a... It's got its own little carrying case. Feels like crushed velvet. Gross. That feels horrible. I don't like that. Go away. I'm not kidding. It feels like really old, cheap crushed velvet, like those old couches people used to have back in the day. I don't like that feeling at all. All right, let's check out our fancy instruction manual here. All right, so we have... I could turn this camera around. That'd probably be smart. I had it turned around when my camera overheated that time. Let me find the right button. There we go. Now you guys are looking at it the right way. 450 milliliters, 300 watts. Okay. Wait, does this thing have its own built-in battery? Let me fix the camera here a little bit more, guys. Ah, nope. Got an outlet. Wait. Seriously? Oh, maybe the cable's inside. I was gonna say this thing came without a power cable. They probably stuck it inside. Yep, there it is. Oh, they also got a little cleaning sponge for you in there. White power cable to boot. Yeah, cool. I'll definitely be testing this out in some of the camping videos. Maybe I'll try to cook a whole meal in this thing. What do you guys think? Cook up like some ramen or something in here. All right, looks like it'll go up to 212 degrees. Oh, it is made to. Oh, it's made to cook. Okay, what do you guys think about that for a video? I'll take a look, Richard. In just a second. This is kind of cool, actually. Power this with like the Blue Eddy or one of the other power boxes, and then cook a whole meal. Right there. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun video. All right. Actually, that's kind of nice. It's got some vent holes for overpressurizing up top. That could be a fun video. Well, I don't know about making a pizza in it, Mr. Anthony. All right, let me see what Mr. Richard sent me here real quick. Yeah, if you guys have any cool ideas for cases that you think I'd like, please send them over. I don't see it here, Mr. Richard. I don't see any messages here. Are you posted? Did you tag me in it or something? Oh, you tagged. Okay, I see. I see it. All right, let me pull it up. Oh, that's the case that I have now. Yeah. Yeah, this is the case I have now. I just have this case in red. Yeah, here, I'll show you. There. Yeah, this is the case I have right now. It's just red. It's a great case. It's a phenomenal case. I just want more. I want a USB Type-C up here without having to add one. It would just be nice, you know? But if you can see here, even in the new ones, still no USB-C in the front. Yeah, no, I still appreciate you sending it over. Thank you. Okay, what did I miss about 30K? Dustin. Oh, I see. Somebody wanted you to build. Okay, do you build like what do you build? Like where what do you do to where somebody would come to you for a build like that? Because like realistically, if somebody wanted me to build them one and they were willing to pay for it, I would do that. Like when I built the portable PC for a buddy of mine. I'm assuming most of the average viewers here have probably seen that video, yeah? Let me find it. All right, yeah, I'm guessing most of you guys have seen this video here where I built this computer here. I mean, this is basically a desk mount PC, but portable. You know what I mean? Same general idea. Hey, Alvin, thank you for that, buddy. I appreciate it. If you send me a message, Richard, you should be able to send me a picture. You just have to like click on the profile and actually message me there. But yeah, so basically right there, in all aspects, Dustin, I'd call that a desk mod PC that's portable. I could have mounted some legs on the bottom, so he could have just sat it up wherever he went. But yes, thanks again, Alvin. I appreciate that, my guy. Ad revenue and donations are what really help this channel out. And I appreciate every one of them. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of excited for this kettle. I mean, it feels pretty nice. If it actually works, I mean, it feels pretty decent. Yeah, Richard. Yep, you can message me right on Instagram. Or you can message me on the Discord if you'd like. I can drop the Discord link as well if you happen to use Discord. Here is the Discord link as well. Feel free to hop in, anybody, anytime. I'm not super active on there. I always have Discord open. Eventually, we'll get some Discord stuff going. Who here plays computer games? Do you guys play computer games? Let me know in chat. Because if you guys play computer games, you know, maybe we could do some streams here and there where we hop in the Discord, we play some games, stuff like that. That could be fun. What do you play on console, John? Do you play Warzone at all? Or like the new Modern Warfare? Because that's cross-platform. So even if you just have console only, you can hop in with us. Or I can help you build a gaming computer. World of Tanks. You know, I don't play too many mobile games. Although if World of Tanks ever wants to sponsor me, I will play it. Okay, interesting idea. Yeah, I would probably try to draw something up first. When I was going over the build with my buddy for that PC I built, we went back and forth a dozen times on it. And the biggest deciding factor for that build is the monitor size. You know, the smaller monitor he goes with, the smaller of a package I could build for him. Oh, you playing your PS5 right now, Alvin? You know, surprisingly, I don't have a PS5 or a new Xbox Series X. I haven't played much console in quite a while. Well, I'm not too sure that would work, Anthony. So the way these things work is they have a heating platform at the bottom, usually, and so they just kind of heat the outside. So I think at that point, I'd probably just burn it if I tried to make a pizza in here. Now, there are some really cool ways to make pizza-type things camping. Now, here's my next thought. Let me see what you guys think. Do you guys think it would be a good idea to do the camping videos on this channel? Or do you think I should start a second channel just for camping adventures and also tech reviews? That portable kettle, though, I feel like that's darn near a whole video on its own. That thing's super cool. Let me see what I paid for it. Let's see what I paid for it. I don't think it was much. Well, because you know it's Temu. MPJ, how you doing? Let's see. It was $20. Paid $20 for that. So it looks like you can't fully control the temperature. I think it only has 4 different temperatures here. So there we go. So you can do these 4 temperatures. You can probably set it to do 212, 178, 131, or 113. Interesting. Now I can make a pizza casserole in here. That would work. All right, now, since most of the names here are people I recognize, because you guys come here every week, obviously. You guys like to be here, hang out, chat, support the channel. Always appreciated. But just to get some feedback, have any of you guys tried out my sponsor, Aura? I'm just kind of curious if anybody's gotten, I'd like to get some feedback. I want to keep working with them, but I want to know if people are actually using it, you know what I mean? And what your experience was with it. I'd be very curious to know on that one. Well, I know not you, Anthony. You got to be over 18 to use that one, bud. I mean, if you guys are using it, if it's something that doesn't interest you, let me know that too. You pay $15 a month for it, John? I thought it was $12. Was it a different plan that you use, or is the $12 just because my link gives people a discount? Here, you know what? I'll show you guys mine. Check this out. So I'll give you some background first. So the email that I used when I signed up for Aura, it's an email I've had since 2006. Over those years, I've played a lot of games. I've signed up for forums. I used to mess around with hack stuff, you know, game hacks, just messing around, fun stuff like that. And so I sent data to places that I shouldn't have. So this is the kind of stuff I see. My password was in data leak. Now, I've checked these. It's all old passwords, but yeah. Oh, I got you. It's 12 if you buy a whole year. No, I mean, my favorite part, spam calls. My spam calls are gone. I get maybe 2 or 3 a week now. It was getting bad, man. I was getting like 7 to 10 a day. It was getting absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's just, oh, it's too funny how many password data leaks I've had. Thankfully, they're all old passwords. Yeah, all old ones. But yeah, I mean, guys, even if you don't want to pay for it and don't want to stick with it, I get it. But you should definitely go sign up for it. Just using that free link, one, it really helps the channel. I mean, like, they really hooked me up if you guys sign up for that free trial. But 2, the big one, it's going to just, for that 2 weeks you have it, it's going to pull a whole bunch of your information right off the internet. And then if you're not feeling it, you know, cut it out. But yeah, go check it out in the latest video. It's in the Temuverse Milwaukee one. Just use the link, try it out. Awesome. Awesome service. I'm going to keep using it for sure. I thought it was really cool that I had signed up for it. And then 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after I signed up for it is when they sent me the first email asking if I wanted to work with them. And I didn't use my YouTube email, so they probably had no idea it was me. It was just really ironic timing. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Also, I think it's time for me to order that new Temu welder. I still have to order that. I want to make it really similar. I want it to be, I think it was the X-Court brand. I'll find the cheapest one I can. I'm gonna go ahead and order that today because I want to remake that video. I've had a couple people asking about it again, but I want to go with a different color so they can tell that it's a different one. So if it fails, they know I'm not trying to fake a video. All right. Let me take a peek at that real quick. Let's see what you sent over, Mr. Richard. Oh, you built that? All right. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I just want to make sure I'm not doxing your information there, Rick. So is a USB port? Well, I actually have multiple USB hubs right down in front of me. So my problem is, the way my computer is set up, everything runs through the walls, right? Picture time. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is the setup. This is still the basic setup. I do have one more monitor now, right up here, but everything runs in behind my computer. Then it has to go down through the wall, under the desk, and up to everything, right? So just to get to my monitors, I'm already running 10-foot cables, and I can't move them. I have like zero movement. But right down here, I have 2 USB hubs there. But I keep running into issues with data limits and all this stuff, and it's very, very annoying. Because I just ordered a whole bunch of cables, actually. I'm doing a whole rework of my studio room here, starting with the desk. But I've got some 15-foot DisplayPort cables because I want to be able to bring my monitors just a little bit closer. And right now I can't. I got myself... All right, we'll open this one up. We'll open this up. All right. So this... Basically, when I walk into my room, right, I usually just reach up. I hit my power button. It's all the way up here on the top of the case. But now, I'm going to have a power button on my desk. This goes right inside of my case. And this is the power button to my computer. It's got a really long cable, and it wires right into my motherboard. So I'm going to mount that actually like right underneath my desk. Let's go back over. All right, so here, I'll show you guys this picture here. So right here is the underneath my desk right now. And this right here, this is actually a button right here. This button turns on my speakers and all of my LED lights. I'm going to mount this guy, this little keyboard clicky button. I'm going to mount that right to the right of this. So when I walk in, stick the hand under the desk, click the button, boom, we got power. I think it's just, I don't know, thought it was super cool, so I picked it up. Oh, sorry, just catching up on chat. I enjoyed doing the tool test video, Anthony, but it all depends on how it does view-wise, right? Because the way it stands, I will not make enough money on that video to even cover the cost of the tool. And in order to keep buying things to review, I need the channel to make some money. Like, it's not my main goal. I'm doing this because I really enjoy doing this, right? But at the same time, you know, I have all of my own bills and all this stuff to cover. So I need the channel to at least make back money. So if I can do videos I enjoy doing and they get more views, it kind of levels things out financially. Oh, it reminds you of a bank panic button? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun though. I like the button. I like turning on my lights because like my speakers up there, my speakers are Sterling Audio. They're actually like professional audio speakers, so they have an amplifier built right into them. And in order to turn them off, you have a power switch in the back of the actual speaker, and that's way up there on the wall. And you don't really want to leave these on because the amplifiers will just sit there on powered and they'll get hot, and it really reduces the life. So I needed to make a button that was easy to get to. Oh, right. I forgot what I was doing, guys. I got, let's see. Okay, so I need to pick one out that is a different color, but the same general look. And obviously, if I can get one for $60 as opposed to $100, that'll be the smart choice. Got a yellow one for $99. Let's try to find one in the low 60s. I've seen a few of them at that price. That one's a little too different. I want it to be the same exact style. Oh, no, I have no problem with my speakers humming, Richard. If you have a problem with your speakers humming, it's the quality of your data cable going to them usually. Or it's because you have a lower quality amp. That's the two things that'll make speakers hum. Or 3, you could have a bad low and high pass filter inside of the speakers. If you have a good quality speaker, good quality cables, and clean power, you won't get any hums. That's 99% of the time what causes those hums. Looks like I might have to go out to page 1. They all look different now. All right, let's let me guess $70 ain't bad, but well, let me click on this one, see if it lets me choose the color. All right, well, it's sold out. Darn it. The cheap one is sold out in the right color, guys. $69. We're close. What do we got? Green? Almost sold out. All right. Added to cart. All right. Well, got that taken care of. Got to remake that video. Also, my hair's growing back out, guys. I got to shave it again. Just paint it. Well, no, my purpose of getting a different color, Anthony, is so people, when they watch the video, they know it's not the same one I had before. It just kind of cuts out that little level of doubt, you know? Because there are a lot of channels out there that'll fake reviews and stuff like that. Yes, we are not ordering too much else today, though. No, don't shave it. Why don't shave it? It's been my look. I should grow my hair back out. But I'm the bald reviewer. I gotta look like this. What's catching up to yours there, Richard? The hair? As in I'm losing it? Anthony, are you saying you're the only ones who watch my videos? I wish everybody who watched my videos were in here, considering I average about 120,000 to 180,000 views a month. Can you imagine if half of those people were in my live streams? That would be nuts. Well, I'm starting to think Sunday might not be the best night, guys. I think the highest we've had all night tonight was about 14 people. But see, Fridays, I'm competing too much with Linus Tech Tips, and let's be honest, I would rather watch Linus Tech Tips stream than me. His is just way more entertaining, way more planned. They go over a lot more stuff. Yeah, I don't seem to have any gray hair yet, Richard. None. None in the beard. It just doesn't seem to be gray. I think I'm 35 now. Sounds about right. Line Crosser? What's Line Crosser? Is that another person who goes live tonight? Or on Friday nights? I have his channel pulled up on the other screen, but I won't pull up anybody's videos like that unless I check them out first. Looks like he does quite a bit of live streams. Let's see. 442 total videos, 500,000 subscribers. Nice. Oh, man. Gray in high school. That's pretty early. Yeah, I'm thinking Sunday might not be the night either, though, guys. We're down to 8 people right now. Oh, we're back to 11. It could have just been updating. Still pretty low. I know some of those Fridays, we had like almost 40 people in here. That was pretty cool. Chat was crazy active. Lots of good stuff to talk about. It just, I feel like it makes it a little more interesting of a live stream. You know what I mean? When we just have a lot more conversation going to bounce off, you know. It'd probably help if I planned them out a little more, though. I do have to cut out here kind of soon, though. Still got to make the kiddos some dinner. You can't see the rest of chat. Well, right now it's just you and Anthony chatting at the moment, Rick. Actually, it looks like it's been you and them for a while, and except for Alvin a little bit ago. Yeah, those are the fun nights. Those are the fun nights. I just got to figure out which night is best. Like overall, Friday was pretty decent. But again, if I'm trying to build myself up here in the tech and unboxing community, I cannot do live streams when Linus Tech Tips is live. I will never be able to compete with that man and his team. They are top tier quality. That is for sure. Yeah, it definitely might, John. It might like kind of mix the two algorithms together. Because I'd like to do more than just, go out and unbox tech and camp. I want to build vehicles and camp and stuff like that too, I just gotta find the time. Oh man. The time and the money. If I can find those two things, we'll have her going soon. I actually bought a truck to start that channel too. It's sitting out back right now. But to get it ready, that's a lot of time. All right, we are going to be cutting it off here kind of soon, though. Like I said, still got to make that dinner and stuff. But if anybody has any last-minute tech questions, go ahead and throw them down in chat. We'll get to them real quick. Or any interesting products. I'll give it a few more minutes before we cut out. Yeah, I plan on checking out an inflatable tent for sure because they're pretty neat. So if you happen to see any interesting ones there, Rick, make sure to send them over to me on Instagram. I'll take a peek. I don't know about that, Anthony. I think the worst mouse is the one we unboxed on live stream a couple weeks ago and I smashed with a hammer. That was probably the worst mouse I've ever used. Thing was pretty bad. This thing's pretty awesome so far, though. The Gravistar M2, brought to you by, well, Gravistar. Oh, is it the same one? Well, yeah, that would be pretty horrible then. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Let me go back to my orders for a second. Let's just say when I ordered this little guy here, I got it in, and it's small, but this thing's freaking cool. This thing is super cool. It's a lot more solid than I expected. I'm looking forward to testing this bad boy out. Well, Mr. Alvin, I definitely got you covered on the computer desk, man. You just let me know once you get back in town, and we'll set up some time and talk over all the details and the plans. But with that one said, guys, I think it's time to go. I got to get some dinner going. Oh, you are back. Well, hit me up over on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll work out some details. I do have part of the computer ready, like I was showing up here. If you're interested in the case on the wall, we can work that out. I'll cut you a good deal on it. And, yeah. Yes, we will chat. Oh, that's no good, Rick. Unless you know how to replace the cords. It ain't too bad. Get yourself a little soldering iron. Tear into it. But on that note, guys, it's time to go make some dinner. I appreciate you guys all for being here. We should have a couple more videos coming out this week. So I hope you all have a great night. Hope you had a good weekend. And we will see you guys on the next one. Later.